Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Europa Universalis IV Extended Timeline mod. I'm re-recording this due to the fact that the first time I'd done it, it crashed. So, either way, I was discussing how I am now going to begin improving my navy. The Roman Empire had 3 gold provinces, and its income was more than mine and Byzantium's combined. And the fact that I was saying that the Palmyra, or however it would be pronounced, empire is going to quickly become the dominant power in the east, due to the fact it's not so large that it's going to suffer stability issues. Also the fact that it's large enough to deal with most enemies of it, excluding, say, for example, the Parthians. And I'm relatively sure they'll have a higher base tax total than Nabatea. The Empire government type also gives them a slight advantage. I believe the Silurs will be annexed relatively soon. And I also think if the aim repeats as last time, the animists will advance up to around here, so I'm going to move my armies preemptively to get there. And I'll begin annexing the Silurs soon. The Roman Empire has a massive income and a large amount of mercenaries, so I think it could potentially hack back some of its rebellion-controlled lands, though only a few. We'll most certainly lose North Africa, I believe. And this border with Greece and the Byzantium, it's a bit horrible because of this little outcrop there. It would look much better if they had Albania and Salonika as well. Now, last time an event popped up, that would mean I would have to decrease my tax income. I hope it pops up again, since I don't really want to feel like I'm being a bit of a cheat. But if it does not, I'll have to deal with it. I'm playing on speed 5, mainly due to the fact that I want to catch up for lost time. Since I have to play a multiplayer game with some friends in just over an hour from now. It only takes around 50 minutes to get each episode done, and I record one a day, but I still want to get it out of the way so I can prepare anything if I need to for the game soon. Now, I upload the raw footage of the games. This is mainly due to the fact that I can't really be bothered to get any editing software to use, really. Like, if I see the need to, I will, and begin editing my videos, to make them more interesting. Did I only build... Well, fix that. Don't need to relation improve with them anymore. Oh yeah, that's something I should do. Let's finally get the missionary policy. And let's begin converting heretic or Hethian religions. This is a 7 base tax and it'll only take 27 months. That speaks good things of this area up here, which is, for example, Germanic, which I believe is similar to Hellenic. the Hellenic religion and the fact that it's very easy to convert, as well as most other pagan religions. Up here, these borders will probably stay the same till I've dealt with the Roman Empire in a very high manner, in taking at least the Gallian area, or French region, and Iberia. Now, it's going to take several large wars to really begin to make progress, especially up here where the provinces are small and very rich. Like the last war alone, I only got 3 provinces out of it. If up here, I hopefully get these ones to make it a little bit more attractive, and then these 3 in the war after that. And then slowly fix this little region up entirely. There's the animist zealots I was talking about, and they did indeed come up here again. The Western Roman Empire is sieging back some land using mercenaries by the looks, and they are attacking the animists. They seem to actually have equal morale this time. Last time the animists had more and the Western Roman Empire had less, which I found a little bit odd, but I didn't argue with it really. Seems like the animists are going to get pushed back. Eventually the Western Roman Empire will remain Hellenic. This empire over here will be able to, while it isn't a direct, it hasn't got direct ability to fight against Byzantium, but the Byzantium is heavily weakened, so I think it could actually potentially launch a war, as long as it could deal with these vassals. As it would only have to deal with that there, which it could take in the very first war if it wished to. And Bosporus will probably not help. Really, it would probably be only Osrhoene, Pontus, and Iberia, which are going to be fighting it properly, while the Byzantium struggles to deal with rebels and such. If they lose all of North Africa and enough other land, the Western Roman Empire may downgrade from the huge empire modifier, which requires 160 cities, to the large empire, which is only 80 cities. Though they'd probably have to lose most of that there, and most of this here. That means I've got their army now as well. Their army doesn't have much of an effect, so I'm going to disband it for now. Their navy onto mine. Extra transport ship will just serve as a replacement in case one dies, if I do have any naval battles. Now, I believe this next tech, which I'm going to most likely achieve easily, since it gives me new units and catches me up to the Roman tech level, will be a pretty big stepping stone on the way to taking on the Romans. Now, being 13 years ahead of time means I can't take it yet, plus the other modifiers such as Barbarian Tribe and the Tech Group, which actually increases my point amount so won't affect the overall, does give a few issues. Now, my current plans, this area should be, it's extraordinarily rich. It cuts off one of the, while Francia is technically one of the weaker tribes, it'll typically stop them going into this very rich land, which would enable them to become a very powerful and influential tribe. It also begin to cut off the Alemanni, at least in this area, which means I can then cut down here. This will probably leave the Western Roman Empire much smaller though. And they've just lost Navara. Now, I can't fabricate on them just yet, I believe. But I can justify a trade conflict with them, so I might be able to invade them. I'm going to try it, and I'm going to see if I can actually be a little bit cheeky and invade them. They've actually started out a tech ahead of me as a barbarian tribe and the barbarian group, so this means they could potentially, with half the units, take me on and hurt me quite badly, since they have a new unit, but that is actually the only noticeable feature. So I might stand a good chance at taking them on. Capital isn't quite a coastal province, and that would be typically where they station their army. Probably station one of my armies over here. They are animist, which should be easy enough to convert. Each of my leaders, he will siege very quickly, so that's a pretty hefty good thing, since it means I won't have to focus on fighting as much. His wars will end faster. Like, we transport this general over there as well, because having 2 generals down here to take Navara will be more than suitable enough to deal with the Navarans and hold it. The 3 northernmost or coastal provinces might be the option I'm going to take. I will need to blockade their ports. I forgot about that mission I had taken. I'm gonna land there and then land my second army here. I believe I can land it from Côte d'Argent. That will not be an issue. Little one stack will get squished without real issues. I'm not going to be able to full annex them most likely, though I think I will be able to take at least the 3 northernmost provinces. I will also have to stop my recording quite soon, which is a bit of an issue, but could be worse. Since I'm only doing this with 2 armies, I don't think this is going to punch my manpower in the face as much as it did when I was fighting with the Roman Empire. I can keep it on speed 5 since there won't be very delicate maneuvers being performed here. So I suppose I should take it down a bit, though it's going very slow due to the large amount of nations in game. Either way, it looks like this war won't pose a very difficult one due to them having just 8,000 men, though these men are admittedly much better than mine. I don't think I'll need any more than 30,000 though, even then, to take them on. It's more about the morale at this point in game, since very few losses are often taken in battles. Squishes are very devastating still, due to the massive manpower loss it will often incur. As long as I'm a barbarian tribe, I shouldn't have that many manpower issues. I might even keep the army at this size, so that by the time I own most of this... Well, I'm going to have to end the episode right now. Goodbye for now.